COVID-19 is a disease caused by a new strain of coronavirus. CO stands for corona, VI for virus, and D for disease. Coronaviruses or COVID-19 are a large family of viruses, some of which cause illness in people. In humans mainly manifest as a respiratory infection or sometimes gastrointestinal infection. The clinical spectrum of illness varies from no symptoms or mild respiratory symptoms to severe, rapidly progressive pneumonia, acute respiratory distress syndrome, septic shock, or multi-organ failure resulting in death. At the molecular level, coronaviruses employ a variety of unusual strategies to accomplish a complex program of gene exploration. Coronavirus replication entails ribosome frame shifting during genome translation, the synthesis of both genomic and multiple subgenomic RNA species at the assembly of progeny variants by a pathway that is unique among enveloped RNA viruses. Classical and contemporary discoveries in the study of the molecular biology of these infectious agents, with particular emphasis on the nature and recognition of viral receptors, viral RNA synthesis, and the molecular interactions governing variant assembly.
Occurrence of COVID-19 in Malaysia. Coronavirus spread at Malaysia Tabligh Islamic Gathering. A 34-year-old Malaysian man who attended the event died on Tuesday. That is the first death in Malaysia.
Masa ini adalah untuk mencegah penularan baru wabak ini yang dibimbangi akan menyakiti lebih ramai rakyat. Situasi semasa wabak ini memerlukan tindakan drastik diambil bagi memulihkan keadaan secepat mungkin. Dan untuk itu kerajaan memutuskan untuk melaksanakan Perintah Kawalan Pergerakan mulai 18 Mac 2020 iaitu lusa hingga 31 Mac 2020 di seluruh negara. Perintah kawalan ini dibuat di bawah Akta Pencegahan dan Pengawalan Penyakit Berjangkit 1988 dan Akta Polis 1967.
COVID-19 is already influenced economic impact to Malaysia. All segments of the population and is basically detrimental to members of those social groups in the most vulnerable situation continues to affect population, including people living in poverty situation, older persons with disability, youth and indigenous people. After this, we also get the social impact to Malaysia. It have a lot of people lost their job and they have an unstable livelihood and increase on poverty. Then most of the economic centers like shopping mall and street stores were closed due to the coronavirus because this is the biggest decrease of economy of Malaysia. So we must be careful.
Health issues during COVID-19. The coronavirus disease COVID-19 pandemic can be stressful for people. Fear and anxiety about a new disease. Changes in sleep and eating patterns, and also difficulty sleeping and concentrating. People may worsening of chronic health problem and also worsening of mental health condition. Increased use of tobacco, alcohol, and other substances. Taking care of your friends and family can be stress reliever, but it should be balanced with care for yourself.
Strategy to overcome during MCO. No handshaking or kissing on the cheeks, even if it seems rude at first. Refrain from shaking hands with each other. Can avoid physical contact in general. Second, clean your hands frequently. Clean your hands with an alcohol-based hand rub or wash your hands thoroughly with soap and water, especially before preparing food, before eating, or when you get home. Always wash your hands after using the toilet or if the hands are visibly dirty. Third, keep your hands away from your face. Pathogens can easily pass from the hands to the mucous membranes of the eyes, nose, and mouth. Avoid touching your face. 4. Hygienic coughing and sneezing. When coughing, hand over the mouth is well intended, but in doing so, you catapult a large number of viruses out of your body, which then stick to your hands. So do not cough into your hands, but rather into your sleeve or a tissue. 5. Discard used tissues immediately. Throw used tissues immediately into the trash, preferable into a container with a garbage bag that you can close tightly and dispose of regularly. Then please wash your hands. 6. Do not share objects. Avoid sharing objects and touching surface in public space, as it is known that the novel coronavirus that causes COVID-19 remains on surface. If you think an object may be infected and contaminated, clean it using a surface disinfectant followed by washing your hands.